We now welcome into the program the WCC Coach of the Year in men's golf, the coach of the WCC champs as well, Bruce Brockbank. Congratulations on the victory, Coach.
Thank you. It was the team played really well. It was fun to be up at Gold Mountain. We played that golf course quite a few times, and to come out on top this year was a big deal for our team, and our players really stepped up when they needed to.
We've talked about this morning in our pre-show meetings. In basketball and football, we see the coach, we see him fired up, we see him throw clipboards sometimes, we see him fist pump. What's it like as a golf coach on the course? Because there's a certain decorum that you need to maintain.
Sure. Well, every once in a while you walk over to the golf cart and you kind of have to smack the top of the cart, or you push it over a little bit every once in a while with, some of those stray shots. But, most of the time you expect the guys to maintain a level head, so you try to do the same.
What's it like when something good and exciting happens? Is there like the golf clap, or are you like, yes, like, kind of like really fast, and then you get back straight? Okay, nobody saw that.
Well, when they hole out shots or do something like that, you act like a clown every once in a while just to keep them loose, but most of the time you just keep that level head.
How about that moment when you knew that you had won the WCC championship? What was that like as a team?
These guys have done a great job this year, and really proud of them. They're, it's a great group, great friendships, for life. And when we went down that last 5 holes when we needed some birdies, and the guys stepped up and birdied the 17th hole at Gold Mountain's one of the toughest holes out there, and we made 2 birdies coming in. So it was really satisfying to have the guys step up and win like they did.
Bruce Brockbank, the men's golf coach, is on BYU Sports Nation. They won the WCC championship, led by guys like Justin Keeley, Jordan Rogers, Joe Parkinson. We've had him on the program before. That trio of guys really kind of led your team to victory. Yeah,
they've played really consistent all year. And, the other thing that's helped us is with our 4 and 5 guy, we kind of worried about them throughout the year, but that's big part of the reason we've had success at the end of the year is because of Cole Ogden and Jordan Hammer. They've shot some really good scores when the top guys have kind of, had a bad day. So it's been all 5 guys that have really done a job toward the end of the year.
Jordan Hammer. That's a great sports name. Like, you're made to be an athlete if your last name's Hammer, right?
And I'll tell you, no question about it. His dad played basketball up at the University of Utah. So to get him to
him.
Yeah, we still like him, but he's one of those kids that he just is the glue that keeps everybody together.
Do you guys have like a nickname for laying the hammer? Is that appropriate in
golf? Yeah, sure. Hammer time is what they call it.
Hammer
time. I'm thinking football. I'm sorry. Physicalness.
I see a future marketing campaign with him in hammer pants or something. Like, can we hook that up?
There will be something. That's for sure.
With the logo on there, the BYU golf pants. Golf,
hammer golf pants.
Hammer golf pants.
Would that be all right at Riverside Country Club?
Let's get that rolling. I'm sure he'll take that one on.
I like it.
Bruce Brockbank, the men's golf head coach, is on BYU Sports Nation. When you prepare now for the NCAA championships, tell us when you'll know where you're going and how that works.
The NCAA Golf Committee will, I think it's going to air on the Golf Channel on... Nice. It's either the 4th or 5th that evening, and they'll announce the teams that go to the different regionals. There are 6 regionals, and like I mentioned, 13 or 14 teams at each regional, and you got to get one of those top 5 spots to get to the national championship the following week. And this year, the NCAA finals for the individual and the team will be on the Golf Channel. So it's an exciting year for men's and women's college golf.
Awesome. Where do you prefer to go if you have a pick?
I'd like to go to Eugene, Oregon. Eugene Country Club is, there's a lot of tradition there, and the guys are kind of ramped up for that. But, they could send us anywhere. We could be on the East Coast. You never know.
So preparing for this and being, kind of cold weather and we're coming out of it, how does that affect you guys and your preparation?
Well, in February and March, that was an issue. Right now, we're just, we're trying to play all the golf courses that have really fast, speedy greens. And so we're jumping around quite a bit the next few weeks and really just having a good time with the guys and trying to keep loose because it's, when we show up to the regional, you got to have your best stuff. And I think these guys will step up and get the job done.
BYU head coach of the men's golf team, Bruce Brockbank, is on BYU Sports Nation. How in the world does a school like BYU effectively train during the winter months when you can't golf outside? You're cracking balls off the IPF walls, right?
Yeah, we're smacking it off the nets in the IPF. But our guys forever. Even since when Carl Tucker was here, we traveled a lot to St. George, and we're competing the end of January in Phoenix and those warm places. So whether there's snow on the ground or not here, you got to try to find a way to keep your game in good shape.
I actually remember training for my pro day and coming in with you guys and seeing the golf balls everywhere and trying to kick them out the way to try to train for my 40s. But how does that affect with your recruiting? I mean, knowing that, it is an outside sport and guys know that, hey, it's cold weather school. How do you overcome that?
That's a great question, and we're still trying to do that with recruiting. But you're going to attract a pretty unique kid. The guys that are looking for warm weather and 12 months out of the year, you're probably not going to have much of a chance there. But, as we all know, this is a pretty unique environment, and so we're trying to sell the kids that will, be successful. And there's a lot of good ones.
When you're sitting in the kids, the recruits' living room, just take a picture of the IPF, the indoor facility, and say, hey, we could turn the heater up to 90, so no worries there, you're good.
Well, that's when you start recruiting snowboarding and skiing and showing the top of Sundance.
You can also do this. Right.
There's a lot of good players around the country that like to spend a little time on the snow, so we try to hit them with that a little bit.
Awesome. Bruce Brockbank, the men's golf coach for BYU, is on BYU Sports Nation. I don't know if you have some time for us, but BYU Sports Nation would love to have help you prepare for the NCAA tournament by playing around at some point in the next couple of weeks. Would that be beneficial in any way?
Sure, we'll get you out there. You can give us a few pointers, help us tighten up our putting strokes.
Yeah. When it I don't know that we can offer anything.
When it comes to putt,
yeah,
I'm pretty legit.
Putt. Okay, putt. Mini golf.
Yeah, it's called putt, man.
Okay, this is real golf.
This is putt.
Hundreds of yards. I don't know if you're aware.
I'm just saying when it's time for putt, let me tag me in.
You know what? We might need a little. We need a little afternoon of putt, so we need some lessons.
Bruce, what's your handicap and how good's your game?
I've been at zero handicap for quite a while. I don't know if I'm there now. In fact, I played last week with the team, and they put a whooping on me. So I would have to say it's...
You're in the getting past stage?
Yeah, I'm really past player stage. But it's sure fun to go out with those guys and compete a little bit. And, every once in a while... maybe win a milkshake or something.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Bruce Brockbank is on BYU Sports Nation. Our Twitter question today is, what's your worst finals experience? Did you have a bad finals experience when you were in college?
Boy, did I ever. There's quite a few where you feel like you're prepared and you're going in there into the testing center and you come out and you just got that frown on your face. What happened in there? But, it was, I really enjoyed going to BYU academically as well as athletically and all the other things, the unique environment. But the testing was always difficult for me.
Testing center, least favorite building on campus by far for me.
Yes.
Let's finish with this. I want to ask you about Daniel Summerhays, but if you could sign our BYU Sports Nation flag, we'd love that.
Love to do that.
Daniel Summerhays, on the Pro Tour, the PGA Tour now. You have Zach Blair as well as playing professionally. Tell us about Cougars playing in the pros.
Well, we have, Mike Weir still out there.
Of course,
He's doing, his game's coming back. Daniel Summerhays is doing a great job. In fact, last Friday he came down and played with the team.
Oh, nice.
And it really makes a difference when those guys are in town.
Right after the Masters?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he didn't play at the Masters. Yeah. But he played with them at Riverside Country Club on Friday and just made it a great day. And it's just nice to have those guys come back. And I think I've got Mike Weir kind of hooked for 2 weeks from today. He'll be back in 2 weeks. And
in Provo?
Nice. It's just fun for those guys to, our guys to really have a chance to play with those guys that are playing in the big leagues, if you will, or on the PGA Tour.
Very cool. Very cool. Bruce Brockbank, congratulations on the WCC championship and good luck in the NCAA tournament. We'll hook up the round of, it's not going to be putt-putt, Brandon. I'm sorry, of actual golf a little bit later.
Perfect. That'll be fun.
Thanks for the time.
Look forward to it.
Bruce Brockbank, everybody on BYU Sports Nation.